so apparently there was a new Wukong trailer released. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but everybody's been watching it and talking about it and whatnot. I haven't really seen anything about it up until this point because I wanted to save it for the stream. Black Myth Wukong is one of those games that I kind of feel is being significantly overhyped, because even though I thought that the first footage that I saw of the game, it was pretty good. It looks amazing. It's not like it was doing something that was completely groundbreaking, right? Let's see if this trailer changes my mind about that. But, you know, one of the things that this trailer does, in context with what we were talking about establishing an identity, it definitely does that. Like, you get to play as Wukong, which I'm actually not sure if there's a lot of games to do that. I mean, there's Journey to the West by Bandai Namco, which I played. It's actually a really good game. But the character is not just straight up Wukong. It is like a representation of Wukong. But, you know, that whole thing about you being Wukong and the way in which they present that in this game sets itself apart. Even if the gameplay itself, like I said, is not necessarily groundbreaking, it looks polished, which, you know, gives the game a significant amount of appeal. I'm not sure if it's worthy of all the hype that it's getting, but we will see. Go ahead, pause this, and let's go. I've seen you in many strange deep dreams. Same banner, but each for his own purpose.
你欲成前人未竟之业，修功德圆满。你执着后世传颂之名，求位列仙班。你想跳出三界之外，图个清净自在。还有你无所挂碍，吃顿饱饭便善哉善哉。
These are the shamisen players, not from Neo.
可我早就看穿了你们，满嘴的情怀大义，一心的世俗名利，唱什么命不由天，却不信自己才是天命之选。可悲的取经人呐！只要心中还有放不下的偶像，终有一天，他将化为修行路上。
The attention to detail that they have on the scenarios of the game, though, that is one of those things that is definitely impressive. They have a lot of work put into these scenarios, into the visuals of the game. And from the previous trailer, because we haven't seen that much animation in this one yet, but from the previous trailer, the animations themselves were also, like, exceptional. That needs to be said. The feeling of impact and all of that, yeah. There he is. Bonk. Uh-oh. So it looks like they cleaned up the UI. I remember the UI not looking this good. I like the fact that they cleaned it up so that there's a lot less of the UI on screen. This is definitely something that you want for a game like this to keep things a lot more immersive. You got 3 gauges, so you're looking at health plus mana, some kind of mana, and the other yellow gauge might be either for level up or for an ultimate charge, kind of like, you know, when you tap the two thumbsticks on Kratos and you go friggin' Wrath of Olympus or whatever mode. These are probably going to be like different stances or something, and I'm not sure what's going on here. Or could this be the stance and these are just spells to track cooldowns or something? I have to keep an eye on it. The UI also automatically hides, which is a good thing. Although might not be the best there because he got hit and it didn't show, you know, it didn't show your health. It should show your health every time that you get hit. Maybe that's something that obviously you should be able to tweak in the game settings, so I'm not overly concerned about that. The snow deformation and all of that. Again, from visuals and animation, there's nothing to be said beyond it's excellent. But this was already established in the previous trailer. Does this dude have a katana? Whoa! Whoa! Dude, those meaty hits are awesome. So actually the bottom gauge is stamina. The yellow gauge that I was talking about is actually stamina. Like, see how he's expending it with every attack? One of the things lit up on the... Ooh, perfect dodges. So when you do a perfect dodge, you get a little yellow ball on the bottom right. And that's the boss's health in the middle, I would assume. He literally farts on you. So it looks like he expended this stuff. The little yellow marks he had. Yeah, it definitely gets triggered whenever you do a perfect dodge. Ooh, see, that was a skill usage right there. You can see it in the UI. That becomes red. I'm assuming it's a cooldown-based thing. So all of these are going to be cooldown-based abilities, most likely. And then this thing, I'm still not sure. I think one of the attacks expends the yellow things that you get from doing perfect dodges in order for you to deal additional damage. That's cool. It's a neat system. Oh! Recovering health. You guys can't see it because the bar is like on top of it. But notice that this little gourd that he's got here on the bottom left, once I hit play again, you guys will see it go away. He drank from the gourd and it depleted the gourd a little bit. So I'm assuming that this is going to be one of those things when you get into a bonfire or something, a bonfire equivalent, and it will fill up your gourd. Or maybe you'll have to go to special places to fill up your gourd. And basically that will be how you heal. That is pretty good. Like, look at the bottom left, how the gourd is a little bit empty. That was another perfect dodge. Did the bottom thing flash when he did the perfect dodge? Let me go back here. I'm sorry for pausing so much, but I'm trying to identify mechanics. Wait, no, it was a little bit further back. Now, he's gonna perfect dodge here. And I think that the bottom thing here flashes. Yep. So what this tells me is that you can potentially have different things that you can equip for your perfect dodge, which might also be interesting. Oh, 3 perfect dodges and now your staff is on fire, but only for a little bit. You can also use it to charge up the staff. He charged up the staff right there with something. Oh. Ha 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 ha! Look at him trying to trick you. Oof. Looks like they don't want to show that whole boss fight.
又有几个真的心如止水、清静无味。你看看，这大风大雪的，还要这么拼命，一定也是为了那个玩意儿。你来之前，我算过一卦，你猜猜写的是啥？动不如静，有才。
I should know more about Chinese mythology to know about whatever character that is.
既要送死。
Bald old man who also happens to be a bird. He's got nipples. You can transform into a bat. I think that this was already known from the previous trailer, that you would be able to shapeshift. Do you get to fight this? Perfect dodge. Boom! From the sounds, it looks like we're hitting a part that's armored, so we're not dealing that much damage. Boom! To the face. I love the impact. This. I'm looking at this footage and all the time I'm just thinking about Insect Lave. This is a weak-ass dragon. He's just taking a pounding. Oh, look at that! I was thinking about the Insect Lave and he does something similar. He can climb up the pole. He's got a debuff. Notice how the debuff is represented on his health bar by the sparking lightning. That was cool. Okay, that was cool. Of course it extends Fire Deviant. Did you never watch, like, Dragon Ball?
世尊说过，众生之苦多因不守纪律。
Okay, guys, let me explain something. Before you start saying Goku's staff, please understand, Goku's character was always inspired by the Monkey King, Wukong. Goku is inspired by Wukong, not the other way around, okay? I want to make sure people understand that.
忘情纵欲，要我说
Monkey King is inspired by Goku, clearly.
不杀生仇恨无止息，不头大强弱如我何意？不邪淫一切有情。
Thou shalt commit adultery, for love thrives in debauchery. I like this game already.
解孽，不忘于梦幻好。
Look at those
不
physics.
禅酒，又不长落无常，不甘乐，方华长。不贪眠，无苦不得解脱。不纵欲，诸行了无生趣。
Damn. Yeah, Kagran. But mostly through the text, not necessarily through the actions.
为何不拜？
Epic Games.
有了此番轮回，就别想再轻易涅槃。
敢问路在何方？路在脚。
I will. Cheers to changes.
敢问路在何方？路在脚。
There's still like 4 minutes of video. Is there another trailer still? As the mouse gives way to the ox, we have a growing talent and force. Here's a little tune for you. Wait. As the mouse gives way to the ox, we have a growing talent and force. Here's a little tune for you, gamers dear. May you have a prosperous year. This was a previous trailer, which I also haven't seen, so sure. Because this was in between this trailer and the other one. Looks like this one's more cinematic. The audio's got a lot of artifacts in this one. So he's gonna gain the power of his enemies as he defeats them. gorgeous animation. Look at Splinter. Be strong like a bull. And that's the video. So it's like my thoughts on all this. Like I said, it's not like the gameplay is game changing. Like a lot of the stuff that we see in the gameplay, we've seen in other games. The thing is, it is done very well with a really good package in terms of the animations, the sounds, just about everything from the presentation standpoint is amazing. And it looks like the setting itself is also quite unique. It's going after Chinese mythology, Wukong, all of that stuff, which is, you know, stuff that you don't see that often. Like I think before Black Myth Wukong, the last time I saw a Wukong reference was probably in Paragon. One of the characters in Paragon was Wukong. Like as a matter of fact, let me see what he looked like. It's been a while. Paragon Wukong. Was he even called Wukong? Did he have a different name? Actually, he looks exactly like the character in the game. Which is not, you know, this is Wukong in Paragon. But, you know, this is like the usual depiction of Wukong. But damn. I wonder, like, because they just said that they're going with the Epic Game Store. I wonder if they, you know, repurpose this particular model. You know? I'm okay, guys. I get it. There's plenty of references of Wukong in different locations. I'm just saying, last reference that I saw of Wukong was in Paragon, and it is incredibly similar to the Wukong model that we see in Black Myth Wukong. Look, this is a video by me. I knew it. I saw this and I was like, I seem to remember playing a game and uploading this. I wonder how the gameplay looks compared to the gameplay in the game. Dude, Wukong was such a beast. Wukong was such an absolute beast. I used to play this character a lot when he came out. It was not my favorite, but it was really good. Thing was, it was hard getting Wukong. Because, you know, obviously every time a new character came out in Paragon, everybody wanted to play it. Yeah. Yeah, that's Wukong. But as I was saying, like, I think from a visual fidelity standpoint, from animations, from sound, everything seems excellent. Particularly the animation, because you guys know me, I'm a sucker for good animation, and the animation of this looks really, really good. So I'm curious about it. I'll probably check it out when it comes out. We'll see how it goes.